Tree felling still remains a lucrative business in Adamawa State 4 months after the state government banned same for domestic purposes. Now the price of charcoal has increased from 1,500 naira to 6,000 naira as the state government moves to enforce the law. Our correspondent Owolabi Adenusi filed in this report.
The activities of tree merchants have seriously depleted forests, and the wood used in cooking normally produces carbon dioxide, which has been linked to climate change. The Adamawa state is one of the states of the Federation that has a law against environment pollution and encroachment, as well as a committee to monitor the ban after the State Assembly enacted it. Despite the law put in place by Governor Amadou Fintiri, this has not stopped the activities of timber merchants. These tree vehicles, for example, were arrested for conveying charcoal and firewood products, now deemed a threat to the state ecosystem.
We are here because we received a call from local government chairman of Fufore that they have intercepted this truck loading charcoal, and His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Adamawa State, that Amadou Fintiri, has made a pronouncement that illegal cutting down of trees for the purpose of charcoal making is being banned from the Adamawa State. So we are making every effort to make sure that this pronouncement is being put to order and then is here to stay.
But the ban on charcoal and firewood is having an adverse effect on the price of cooked food like roasted fish and meat. Some food vendors shared their challenges with TVC News.
There is no lies because everything is too cost now. As we are selling this fish, we are just managed because of everything is cost, even charcoal, even the fish, because of transportation, we are just suffering and nothing move now, no market again.
Ko a taimaka mana da gas ko a kama na saukin charcoal din duka duk wanda an samu da muna marhaba da shi.
They want the government to assist them with an alternative means to generate light for cooking, as they don't have resources to purchase gas for cooking.
Before we are buying charcoal 2,000 per bag, 2,500, and now charcoal don't reach 6,500. We are calling government, let them help us because of our business to do something for us.
Yanzu 6,000 muke saya, abinda muna saya 2,400 yanzu 6,000 ina sayan charcoal 6,000 to so gaskiya abun mu ya riga da shi karfin mu. Sun akwai taimakon da za a yi mana to a yi mana taimako.
Is it not affecting your business?
It's affecting my business.
Thanks.
The State Commissioner for Environment spoke on the plan put in place by Governor Amadou Fintiri to protect the environment.
Recently, His Excellency, the Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Amadou Fintiri, has pronounced that the ban of cutting down of trees for charcoal purposes, the purpose of this ban is to make sure that Adamawa State and then the environment is safe. These trees that you are seeing is the source of our fresh air, is the source of us human beings living and then getting a habitable environment. We have recently, people have nonchalant attitude of going down to cut all the trees down for charcoal purposes.
The state government is yet to put in place an alternative to wood energy, as many residents both in urban and rural communities still depend on felling of trees for survival.
And then we after saying no, then we said, okay, fine, well, what are we going to do then? Okay, we introduced the substitute of this charcoal. there we went on doing some research and then finding out a solution to that, and then we understand that we have briquettes here, which you know, these are the briquettes, and then these are the starters, and then we collaborate with the United Nations that give us who are very firm and on cutting down of trees. They introduced to us a new stuff and then a new gadget that we can train our women in their localities to.
A medical doctor in the state shares the adverse effects of wood smoke and urges residents to change their source of cooking. He explains that findings show that charcoal production and usage are linked with specific adverse health outcomes such as respiratory diseases, cardiorespiratory and neurological diseases, cancer, DNA damage, carbon monoxide poisoning, physical injury, sick house syndrome, unintentional weight loss and body mass index reduction, increase in blood pressure and co-death.
The health implication of using charcoal and firewood are actually enormous. You know, it is both, you could actually say it is both on the individual and even on the society, the effects. Like for instance, for you to be able to get the charcoal and the firewood, you actually will have to go and cut down most of those trees. And then when you deforestate after some time, you won't actually have most of those particular trees to hold the ground. So most times you actually have erosion, and then that also leads to maybe it's now washed away. In fact, it can even cause flood disasters in some particular areas. And then on the individual, you know, it can also cause most times you actually have the effect could be cough and then asthma. It can trigger asthmatic attack in people who are actually asthmatic. And then some people they can actually have chronic cough, and it can also have some of the effects also includes respiratory disease, pneumonia. They could also have chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, popularly called COPD. It's also associated with respiratory cancer. And in fact, sometimes some of the effects, because of the air pollution, it can also cause conjunctivitis, that is eye irritation of the conjunctiva, and also cataract in some people. You know, these are some of the effects of those usage of this.
The law banning the felling of trees for domestic purposes in Adamawa State is proving difficult to enforce, and this will remain a challenge so long as the residents do not have a cheap alternative source of cooking.
United Nations.
Okay, sir.
And then if you parboil your rice half done, you can put it here, and then it will cook itself with this. And then this one too is being brought from the United Nations. You can see the target at save 80.
Yes, sir.
They can save 80% of our trees. And then you can see it being numbered.
Okay, sir.